From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast. Today was another hot and muggy day. Heat index values back up into the triple digits, and we had some heat alerts today, especially across the river valley. Sequoia, Poto, into Sebastian and Crawford County have those heat alerts until 9 p.m. this evening because those heat index values anywhere from 100 up to 105. Here's a look at the heat alerts already issued for tomorrow. Right now, just across eastern Oklahoma, Sequoia counties are only one that has a heat advisory. For Sunday, dew point values going to be a little bit lower, so heat index values should only be anywhere between the upper 90s, close to 102. So I doubt we see any heat alerts extended into northwest Arkansas or the river valley for our Sunday. Waking up for Sunday morning, temperatures starting off into those low to mid 70s. It's already going to start to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Wind gusts still coming up from the south, pretty strong winds to end the weekend as well. Daytime highs for tomorrow reaching up into those low to mid 90s across 5 country. 92 in Huntsville, 90 in Witter, 94 in Bella Vista, 94 in Gravette, 93 in Eureka Springs, 92 in Springdale, 92 in Tawnytown, and 90 in Lincoln. Across the river valley, going to be a little bit warmer, back up into those mid to upper 90s. I think our warmest spots are going to be across eastern Oklahoma, 96 in Sallisaw, 97 in Poto, 95 in Fort Smith, 95 in Van Buren, 90 in Alma, 93 in Lavaca, 94 in Greenwood, 92 in Mulberry, 94 in Ozark, 94 in Clarksville, and 95 in Paris. Again, those dew point values going to be a little bit lower. It's still going to be muggy for our Sunday, but dew point values only into those 50s and 60s. That's why our heat index is not going to be as high to end the weekend. Should only see those heat index values are anywhere between 95 up to around 102, which should just fall short of the threshold for more of those heat alerts. Here's a look at those heat index values for tomorrow. Northwest Arkansas staying into those mid to upper 90s. While it's still uncomfortable, not necessarily worthy of a heat alert. For across the river valley tomorrow afternoon, during that peak heating hour, it's going to be uncomfortable. Those heat index values going to be around that century mark, more than likely see those upper 90s up to the low triple digits for our daytime heating. Again, this hot stretch, this uncomfortable stretch really is lasting at least through the first half of the work week until we get to about Wednesday. That's when we start to see some changes coming back around into the forecast. It's going to be multiple rounds of some scattered showers before finally we get a cold front by the time we get to the end of this upcoming work week. So by the time we get to Wednesday, we're going to filter in more cooler air. Those rain chances start to go up. But right now, it looks like Friday of next week is when we're going to see that cold front come in, and that's going to really bring in the cooler air. Good news is right now it looks like it's going to be Thursday night into Friday. So hopefully what we're crossing our fingers for is that next Friday night when we have high school football all across 5 country, we avoid the rain, but we keep the cooler air. That's what we're hoping for right now. As we get a little bit closer to next Friday, we'll have a really good understanding of when the rain's going to come in and if any football is going to be affected to end our work week. Again, this heat dome is built up right now, reaching all the way up to the Canadian border. That's where we have those heat alerts. I tell you what, we have heat alerts stretching from Texas all the way up to Minnesota right now. Now you can see exactly where that heat dome is starting to build. It's bringing all that warm, moist air across the central United States, and we're also building in more of that moisture as well. That's why we have a few of these low rain chances continuing throughout the rest of this week. Finally, though, once we get closer towards the midweek, this heat dome going to start to shift off towards the east, and temperatures start to cool down just a little bit. It's still going to allow a few of those rain chances. Here's a look at that temperature swing over the next several days. Again, here's where all of our heat alerts are going to be, where we have really abnormal temperatures right now, temperatures into the upper 90s and to the triple digits as well. You'll see as we go on throughout the rest of the week, though, that heat starts to shift back off towards the east, and we start to see some cooler air start to filtering in. That's going to bring in that cold front. That's going to usher in some larger rain chances by the time we get to the end of the work week, but also it's going to filter in some cooler air, obviously. Climate Prediction Center showing this trend of that heat dome pushing further off towards the east. Across the east coast, we're going to have those abnormal temperatures, and then that's going to allow some cooler air to sink down across the central United States, bringing the cooler air, temperatures returning back into those mid to upper 80s and also increasing our rain chances as well. Here's a look at that from the Climate Prediction Center. You see all this green that we have now, even though we do have it on the east coast. Really what we're going to be focusing on is how much rain that we can mix in across the central United States to keep bringing those temperatures down back into somewhere between the mid to upper 80s heading into late next week. Those rain chances, while low over the next several days, it's not impossible. We could see a few scattered showers, really a few pop-up showers between now and by the time we get to around Wednesday. Then Wednesday through Friday of this upcoming work week, that's when the rain chances go up. That's when we're going to be seeing a lot of that cooler air start to filter in. We start to have those 20-30% chances of seeing a pop-up shower. Our greatest chance right now is Friday. Again, what we're hoping for is that cold front arrives sometime late Thursday night into Friday so that we can avoid the rainfall by the time we get to Friday evening. I'm not guaranteeing that right now. These are all based off of those long-range models. As we go over the next couple of days, we'll start to get more of that confidence of when that front's going to come in to help at least bring the cooler air, but we want to avoid the rainfall during that football time across 5 country. But football is back into the state. Of course, University of Arkansas playing this Thursday in Little Rock. Good signs right now. It's going to be warm. It's going to be muggy. Temperatures somewhere into those 80s by the time we get to 6:30 for kickoff. We're also watching out for just a pop-up shower or two. We'll still have that heat dome built over us, so a quick shower cannot really be ruled out anywhere. I tell you what, it's looking good right now as long as you stay hydrated before we leading up to the game, because that humidity is going to be high. It's going to be uncomfortable there at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock this Thursday. Northwest Arkansas over the next 7 days. Again, uncomfortable temperatures into those mid to upper 90s, heat index values in those upper 90s. Here's the cutoff where you see the changes at, right between Tuesday and Wednesday. Cooler air filters in, rain chances go up, and Friday, that's when we have that larger chance of some heavier rainfall, maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two. We'll be working on the timeline of that as we get a little bit closer. Of course, it's not only football what people are worried about, but also Labor Day weekend. That's going to be heading into Labor Day weekend. Temperatures right now look very comfortable, only into those mid to upper 80s, few rain chances here and there. But right now, if we can just avoid any widespread rainfall, the cooler air going to feel really nice. Across the river valley, temperatures into those upper 90s over the next several days. Heat index value is going to be close, if not into the triple digits. I don't know how much more of those heat alerts we'll see as those heat indices look to stay around that 102 mark, at least through Tuesday. Then the changes come along for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Going to see those rain chances start to go up. Temperatures start to drop ever so slightly, back down into the low 90s, upper 80s. Friday, right now, is our largest chance for some rain. Our big project this week is when the heavy rainfall is going to come in. The good news is, though, if we can avoid the rainfall during the daytime hours and it only happens during the overnight, the daytime looks pretty comfortable. We're only going to be seeing those temperatures climbing back up into the mid to upper 80s heading into our first week of some big time football and also Labor Day weekend. I'm 5 News meteorologist Stephen Elmore. That's your 5+ extended forecast.